announced its new partners for 2015.
The breakdown gets pretty specific. 27% of the new partners have international experience, 20% of them are fluent in 2 or more languages, and 0.5% are drunken, cheating whores who couldn't even get home from their own wedding receptions without boozily offering an HJ to one of the groomsmen.
21% of the new partners are Asian, Hispanic, or Black, or as the executives say, not one of us.
Yes, the new partner class is 43% diverse. Also, 57% of the new partners have advanced degrees. I pray to God that it's a coincidence that those numbers add up to 100.
And 100% of them love drinking the blood of the proletariat.
Bernie Madoff's former CEO died last month. This is the guy who tricked an auditor into accepting a freshly printed fake ledger by cooling it off in the refrigerator. That guy, now he's like totally saying, "Who's in the refrigerator now, bitch?" And that's right, I call it a refrigerator, so f*** you.
Is it just me, or does that sound like a pretty shitty auditor? Like, you get a ledger, you're supposed to like evaluate on more than just its surface temperature. Right? Like, it should take more than one household appliance to commit fraud. Like, what was he thinking? Like, he's like, well, these numbers look pretty bad to me, But you know, in the 50 years I've been in this business, I've never seen a ledger so cool to the touch.
Later, St. Peter reported a mysteriously cool certificate of purity at the pearly gates.
So he died of cancer 4 months before his sentencing. So essentially he was the lamest Arba Dwyer ever.
A new study reveals that half of all millionaires are insecure.
No matter how hard you work, money cannot buy the poor man's huge schlong.
When I read this story, I cried for 3 days, so much that my tears dried up my whole body and I died.
They're not quite sure if their 20-year-old blonde, big-boobed wives like them for them or their money.
They're worried that one financial event could wipe them out, like accidentally losing $1 million of cocaine in their nose. Grant Thornton audited the Marine Corps and said their books looked fine, but later a Department of Defense inspector said that Grant Thornton's audit was flawed. Now, the CEO of Grant Thornton, Stephen Chipman, he admitted to the errors after only 2 hours of having a car battery hooked up to his nipples. So,
thankfully, the one true auditor, Christ Jesus, said that we're all flawed. And we're all falling from grace. And that's why he hung himself on a tree. To pay for all of our miscalculations and discrepancies.
The DoD then announced that Grant Thornton was going to be semper fined.
the original audit opinion read, "You want the truth? You can't f*** that stupid." To celebrate passing the CPA exam, after 20 tries, a man got a really shitty tattoo on his arm that says CPA.
The tattoo artist said he could probably make it look better if he had 19 more tries.
But it's even worse when you realize now he's added 5 years to his plan to get a penis tattoo that says finally got laid.
The man also has a tattoo right above his ass crack that says US GAAP.
I would assume that the tattoo would have been of Calvin pissing on the CPA.
Who's he trying to impress? Bros, check out my my new tattoo. Hold on a sec. You're gonna really like this, I promise. CPA, mother.